Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a makeup video. I'm going to be trying everything from Dollar Tree. I'm going to be doing a full face with only Dollar Tree product, which I am so excited for. You guys have been requesting this video for a while and I can't wait, because what about if there is some stuff that are actually really good and they're only $1? So I went to Dollar Tree and I got a full bag of makeup under $20, which is insane. There's literally like a full face of stuff, including brushes and everything, for under $20. Like, that is a deal. Like, there's no way you could find that anywhere else. Obviously, like, you can't even get foundation for 20 bucks nowadays. So we're gonna go ahead, test everything out. I'm gonna try it on, tell you guys my honest opinion, tell you guys what's worth it, what's not worth it, and you know, let's go ahead and get the video started. So unfortunately, I couldn't find any primer or any moisturizer, so we're just gonna start off like that. I just want to try on only Dollar Tree products. I've heard that Dollar General and Family Dollar have also makeup products. They're just like under $5. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know so I could go ahead and do a different video on a different dollar store. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first product we're gonna be doing is this right here. It's gonna be a brow pencil. I realized that I got the wrong shade. I got the color black, since it is an eyeliner slash brow pencil, but I'm gonna go ahead and try it out. Hopefully it works. If not, we're gonna make it work with something else. This is actually really good. It has even a sharpener, which is super convenient. So it doesn't look that bad, honestly. I think it matched pretty good with my brow color. But I couldn't find the spoolie, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my regular spoolie. Outline my brows. I'm gonna go ahead in with this eyeshadow palette, which I found super convenient because it has a bunch of like natural, you know, everyday looks. I'm gonna go ahead and use a brown in here to fill in my brows with my brow brush, because I couldn't find any there. So we're just gonna go ahead and use my regular one. Eyebrows are done. They're not perfect, but they're there. They're, you know, working pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and clean them out a little bit because they are a little bit messy on the sides, but the brow pencil isn't that bad. For $1 you get 2 pencils, which is not that bad, and a sharpener. To clean my brows, I'm gonna be using this right here. It's a liquid makeup. This is just a liquid makeup, like liquid foundation, I am guessing. So we're gonna use this to clean out the brows. I couldn't find any makeup brush there to clean out my brows, so I'm gonna be using my Jaclyn Hill Times Morphe collection. And you guys could really find affordable brushes like in Wet n Wild, Elf. This really doesn't have any coverage, but it works for cleaning the brows, which is pretty good. It's only $1, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out with a sponge. Eyebrows are done. They actually don't look that bad. If I was having a good eyebrow day, I think they would look better, but you know, they're there. They're working pretty okay. We're gonna be doing eyeshadow with the same palette that I showed you guys earlier. We're gonna use a very like matte shade. I actually found these brushes, which I'm gonna be using today with you guys. They're from Wet n Wild and they're Dollar Tree, so it's pretty good. The brushes here are, I've used these before and they're actually pretty good, to be honest. We're gonna go in with a brownish right here, this one in the corner. Let's see if it actually picks up and has pigment. Before we start with the eyeshadow, I'm gonna prime my eyes with this liquid makeup that I used earlier to clean my brows, since I couldn't find an eyeshadow primer. So we're gonna use this one. Let's go ahead and use the palette for the eyeshadow. It doesn't really have that much pigment. You know, I was kind of expecting that since it's only $1, but it does have something. At least it's showing up. So we're just gonna use this all over the crease. Got this loose eyeshadow shimmer, and I thought that we could use this for the front of the lid, and I think it will look pretty good with this brown that I have. So let's go ahead and see this. Go ahead and apply this to your lid. Ooh, this is actually really pigmented, like you could clearly tell. A little goes a long way. I thought that it was going to be like the eyeshadow, so this is actually a really good one. So let me clean up because it went on my crease. Go ahead and pour the loose eyeshadow into the lid. I like the shimmer. The eyeshadow doesn't really have a lot of pigment, but it's not as bad. I feel like the dark shades do work, but the light shades don't really show up. So this one is not really my type, but definitely the loose powder works. So I would definitely recommend this one if you want to use like a little shimmer in your lid. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out the rest of the eyeshadow. I couldn't find a concealer, so I went ahead and I bought two foundations, which I think are both, if I mix them, they'll make my shade. So I'm gonna use the lighter one as concealer, mix these two to make my foundation. So let's go ahead and apply that. This is the brand Sassy Plus Chick. Is a moisturizing foundation, and I got the shade dark one and medium one. They're actually the only two shades that I found, and I thought that we could make it work with mixing them. So it's not that bad. It doesn't feel heavy, feels very lightweight, feels very cooling as well, so it's pretty good. I think I should have mixed a little more with light, but it doesn't look as bad. Not have much coverage, but it works. At least it has like a kind of like a glow, which is pretty good. Foundation is on. Doesn't have much coverage, but it's okay. It has a glow to it, which is pretty good if you're going for that type of look. We're gonna use the light shade as concealer. Let's go ahead and lighten this up. Didn't do much, but it did something, so that is okay. So I didn't show you guys, but I got this pressed powder. We're gonna use this to set the face, and the good thing is it comes with a little mirror, so that's a plus. Let's go ahead and use this to set the face. Use this contour brush that I got since there was like no face brush. I'm gonna use this one and clean it out for later. I really like this powder. it definitely makes your face a little matte, which I was definitely wanting since the foundation was so glowy. So we're done with the powder. I actually really like the powder. Next, we're gonna be using this bronzer right here. I got it in this shade. I believe there are 2 other shades, but I decided to go with Bronzed Beauty, and it is a gorgeous bronze glow. So let's go ahead and try this one out. It kind of has like a glow. You see it's a little shimmery. So let's go ahead and apply that. Ooh, so it has a lot of pigment, which is something I downplayed. I'm gonna use my brush to kind of blend it out since it has a lot of pigment. Bronzer is actually really good. I personally don't like the shimmer part to it, but it's not terrible when you pat it down with a sponge. So I definitely recommend that. Next, we are going to be trying out the Color Mate blush. I've never used this one before, so let's go ahead and try this one out. This one brings a brush, but I'm going to go ahead and use my regular blush brush. I don't want to go too much since I already did a little overboard with the bronzer, but this definitely works. Next, gonna be using the LA Colors highlighter. I've never seen this before. I'm gonna use the shade Shine Bright. There was other shades. I decided to go with this one. There was one lighter than this one, and then there was one that was like a pinkish, but I decided to go with this kind of like gold, like a light gold. Ooh, girl. So this has a lot of pigment. Look at that. God damn. Let's go ahead and apply it on this side. Whoa. This is really pretty. This is really pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and pat it down so it doesn't look like a straight line just like going on my face. I'm gonna be using this brush from Jaclyn Hill times Morphe to put this on my eyebrow bone. This glow is everything. Like, this is definitely worth it. This works better than some of the expensive as highlighters. I'm gonna put this in the inner corners as well. I really love this highlighter. It's like so worth it. Let me put a little bit on my nose. Literally a little bit. Look at that. It's just like you go like that once, you're set. Definitely the bronzer and the blush look a lot more colored on camera, but it doesn't look that bad in person. So that's it for the face. Let's go ahead and use this mascara right here. It's from Wet n Wild. It is their Enhance and Define in the shade Very Black. I've never wore this mascara, but I've heard very good things about it, and when I saw it, I'm like, I'm definitely picking this one up. So let's go ahead and try this one out. I love this type of brush for the mascara. It helps my lashes a lot. Damn, this mascara is really good. I'm actually impressed. This is definitely a bomb ass mascara. Definitely recommend this one. So I found these eyelashes right here. They're from Sassy and Chic, and they just say glue is fashion lash. They look like a pretty natural, but the lashes are like a plasticky material. So let's go ahead and put some glue on them, set them aside so they could dry up. and apply it. I'm having a little bit of difficulties with the glue, but we're gonna go ahead and use this one right here. It's the duo glue. You could basically buy this anywhere and it's not expensive, so let's go ahead and try it with that one. We're just waiting on the glue to dry down a little bit. I got 2 different lipsticks. I got this one from LA Colors and this one is from Wet n Wild. This one is in the shade Breeze Brise and this one's in the shade Natural Shine. So I was trying to go with like a nude color. This is the best I could find. So we're gonna try both of them and see which one I go with. So first we're gonna be trying the Wet n Wild one. So this one's more like a gloss. I could say like a lipstick gloss, creamy, and it's kind of more like a glossy. Maybe you could put it under with a darker shade. So let's try the LA Colors one. I wiped down the Wet n Wild one so I could try this one. This one has more of a more tint to it, and it's not as shiny as the other one, and it's actually pretty good. You could use this like on an everyday basis. So let's go ahead and apply the lashes. All right guys, so this is the final look. I'm gonna tell you guys the products I recommend that I will be repurchasing, and I think that they are totally worth, you know, even though it's $1, they're totally worth it. So first product that I loved were the brushes. I think they're super good, very good quality just to be $1, so I definitely recommend those. The mascara was amazing. I definitely will be buying this. I had no idea it was this good. Next, the powder is super good. I definitely recommend it, especially if you don't have time to put on like liquid foundation. You could just apply this like super quick on your face, and I think it's very good. If not, you could use it as a setting powder like I did. The blush was super good. I loved the color. It was super nice. Bronzer, like I said, I didn't like the shimmer, but the color was very good and it was very tinted, more than I expected. Highlighter was amazing. Like, just look at that. It works better than most of the highlighters I know that are super expensive. Next is the LA Colors lipstick. I really like this one. It's very creamy and super natural looking, so definitely recommend it, especially if you like nude lipsticks like me. And this shimmer loose eyeshadow, it's very good as well. And those are the best products from the whole entire haul. I definitely enjoyed doing this video. You know, I think it came out pretty good to be under $20 your entire face. So, you know, there's little things that you could find that you don't even expect that you can find it at Dollar Tree. So if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you go ahead and give this video a huge thumbs up, and comment down if you want me to do another version of this with like a different dollar store, like Dollar General or Family Dollar, because I've seen a lot of those videos going around, and I definitely want to try out the products since they are a little bit more like expensive, like $5 and stuff like that. So let me know if you guys want to see more of these videos. And yeah guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.